Hello, I'm Jinal. My group mates Sumit, Ivan, Maria and I are going to present our vineyard and restaurant. Next slide please. So the name of our restaurant and vineyard is La Gustosa and the exterior of our restaurant will look similar to this. Next slide please. So our vineyard is located in Tuscany, Italy and our menu is based on authentic Italian cuisine and the capacity of the restaurant is up to 60 to 80 guests and we offer a 4-course menu which includes appetizer, salad, main course and dessert. And the wines we're gonna serve from our vineyards are Chardonnay, Galestro, Moscato, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Sangiovese, and we're also gonna serve some wines from around Italy and also some of the French wines. So I would like to talk more about food and wine culture in Italy. Traditionally, Central Italian cuisine uses ingredients such as tomatoes, all kinds of meat, fish, pecorino cheese in Tuscany, pasta, especially pappardelle, is traditionally served with meat sauce, including game meat. So,
Yes, sir.
So everyone,
Hello, my name is Ivan and I will continue. And first of all, I wanted to say about food and wine pairing. So we will take most of them Italian wines because they are enough acid, they have cool medium bodied, a bit dry or high alcohol and have pleasant but not knock your sock flavor. It means that with all our food that we have on our menu, it's perfectly connected, fixed and according with those wines. Next slide please. SWOT analysis. So what we have in the strength? We have place, we have our own yard, we have huge variety of Tuscany traditional dishes and fair price. Why the place? Because you have to get there and we have a perfect view to the mountains, to the lake, we have a big terrace. We have a nice designed restaurant. You will like the atmosphere, the service, the food, the wine, all together. Huge variety of exactly Tuscany traditional dishes. You will not gonna find burgers or I don't know, some special French fries. Only Tuscany traditional dishes. Fair price. We don't wanna like have our income for overpricing or something like that. The price is fixed and it's so fair. We have our own vineyard that makes us special. We propose to our guests, we present to our guests our own wine that makes us special. Let's talk about weaknesses. Tourism affects local Tuscany cuisine, large capital investments. So tourism effects, like today we know coronavirus could affect. Tourism affects what else, like Italian government will close the border, something like this. Local Tuscany cuisine, as I said, no burgers, no French fries, just Tuscany food. Not everyone will like it, but a lot of people will just want to try it at least. Large capital investments, nice restaurant, nice service, nice food, it all have costs. Opportunities, big demand due to specific establishment and planning events like happy birthday, wedding, corporate hospitality events. Deal. Threats, weather conditions, location, competitors. What I mean like location, the difference between place and location. Place, it means like we have a perfect place for a nice view and something like this. Location, it's a bit far from old town, from the center, so you have to get there and spend time for that. Competitors, as in this industry with the restaurants, we have competitors, so we have to deal with the fair price and be special at one time. And weather conditions, it is raining, I don't know, something like this that could affect like tourism or weather conditions. Next slide, please. Our target market. We have 3 groups. Let's start from millennials, age from 20 to 35. People who start to work, who has money, who wants something experience, who wants to try something new. Generation X, age from 40 to 54. enough old people who want to try something. They travel, they are looking for some service for specific places. Body boomers, age range from 55 to 75, are retired people, old ones who just want to rest, to relax, calm, nice place for that. Our occupancy contains from the students, from the salary workers, retired people, event planners, entrepreneurs, as every restaurant, as usual restaurant. Let's move to the restaurant business strategy. We get online booking presents. We have wine tasting events. Also, we have wide range of authentic food, wine promotions, and souvenir shop house 1 year. Bueno. Now, Samit will continue our presentation.
Hello, my name is Sumit and I'm gonna talk about our menu, what we have right now. As you can see, our menu is like a 5-course menu, which includes appetizer, main course, desserts, and our pricing is cost like €120 per pax, including all taxes, which includes all things. Here, as you can see, I'm not talking about the wine which are included in the menu. If you take wine, then you're gonna pay like €120, and if you don't want to take wines, just food, then it's gonna cost you like €75 per pax, no alcohol including, as we mentioned there. And yes, in our restaurant we get people only who reserves with us online or on phone. We don't like take people just walking inside and having like food with us. We don't do that because it's located out like in an old town, so that means we have to know that how many person we are serving today. That's why. As you can see, the menu I have we have created like 5-course menu in differentiate. We have we'll start with the reception wine. What is reception wine? What we have in-house wine, Vino de la Casa. Custo wine is DOCG, and which is produced in our own vineyard. And as you can see, we have mentioned the year as well. This is like once you enter in our restaurant, you'll be treated as a like princess or as a king, that you walk inside and just our server will give you a nice gesture through our own wine. As well as I would like to talk about our course 1, which has Mare traditional seafood salad. It's specially seafood salad which we have created with the pairing of wine. There are some elements that we used to pairing wine, where it comes about seafood and all the stuff what we are going to use inside. That's why we chose this wine. As you can see, our main course, we have like 2 main course. So either if you want 1 or 2, why we kept the choices, because people usually prefer something trying different things. So that's why we have like 2 choices with different pairing of wine, so they can enjoy and work towards. So on, we have like course 4 and course 5. I would like to tell you about this thing. We specially have our own dessert chef who makes like pastry chef, who makes our homemade fig gelato, and we serve that only because we know that people will like it and people will enjoy it, including with our rosé wine, which is like made in 2018. As you can see on the menu, on the bottom of the part, we have mentioned everything that as per as per the menu size. Can I have next slide, please? This is our wine menu. As you can see, there are a huge variety of wines we produce, and we asked suppliers to get us wines as well, because what we have, we can sell those as well, but as well as people like trying new things from all over the world, or not all over the world, all over the Italy. So we have added those in our wine menu. As you can see, we have like red wines. We serve with glass and with by bottle as well. And as you can see there, we have white wine, rosé wine, and we have some few beers. More people are fan of beer, because that's why we kept it in the menu. We have beer. Okay, As you can see, everybody, like, you should have an idea about these. I'm talking about storage. We have our own storage in our basement, particularly created by our own interior designer and souvenir people, that they do take care of our vineyard and storage things. As I've mentioned here, always we keep our wine in a dark place, so it doesn't affect to our wine what we are producing. Also, we try to keep our wines away from light and vibration, because that can damage wine easily. That's why this is one nice point that we should add it. There are some wines we produce that we have to keep in cold space, like cold temperature. As you can see here in the graph, that we have the red wine. Then how the color changes, the temperature is gonna change like that. And ideally, temperature is range between 45 degree Fahrenheit to 65 degree Fahrenheit, which helps wine to keep it nice and pleasant. Yeah. Can you please go on the next slide, please? I would pass this on Maria to explain our wine suppliers and more in detail what we have. And one more thing I would like to tell you. Can you please go back to the menu, please? The menu. Yes. As you can see, this menu, what I talked about, this is our set menu, but we change this menu every week, that to keep people updated about new menu, what we are gonna present every week. That's why we are showing you the one menu what we have right now. But in the future, we can give a lot of variety of food what people haven't tried, or they have tried and they want to come and enjoy. This is one of the best key strength I would like to tell you. And also we take weddings. We have nice garden area. We have nice banquets. So we offer people to have and come to our place to have a wedding, have any event, birthday parties or anything, or kitty parties for ladies. Especially ladies, ladies like wines, and why not? It's better to have a party where you can see how the wine is produced, and as well as you can enjoy with your own time. And as Jingle mentioned, the view and location, we are at that located place that people can really enjoy and come there and spend their good time with their family ones. So yes, I would like to go more further. After this, Maria will take over, and she'll take over the slides and explain you more about wine suppliers and so on. Thank you so much.
Now let's talk about our suppliers. As you can see, we have several suppliers who is gonna supply us with the wines which we are not able to make ourselves. All the suppliers are local, so it's not gonna be as expensive as it could be. So according to the alcohol we are selling, we have some laws and policies. First of all, we are not allowed to sell alcohol people under 18, as it is in most of the countries. And if so, the fine is around 7,500 euros. So our staff must be trained and taught about this. Also, we have some approvals from government, for example, to serve the alcohol, and all our staff must have a work permit to be able to legally work. And finally, we have an amazing souvenir shop at the entrance of our restaurant, which allow our guests to get a reminder about our place and buy things like wine from our vineyard, chocolate, t-shirts, magnets, very fancy glasses, leather bags for wine, and gift hampers.